Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Thursday to you. How's everybody doing today? I hope you have a fabulous day. We are going to go ahead and get into the messages straight up. If you would like a private reading with me, you can see my website at mysticjen.com. I got a couple specials going on in the pre-recorded section in my store, the Grand Tableau and yours and theirs reading for Valentine's Day on sale, $40 off each reading. So snag it now before Valentine's Day. Okay. Daisy, leave the kitty alone. Okay. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Let's get our messages. We've got void. Stormy. And meditate. The messages coming through is to void everything out of your mind. When you're going through storms, clear your mind, meditate on the situation, and that's where you find your answers. When you're going through the storm and you don't know what end is up, it's about clearing the mind, meditating, manifesting, and answers will come. Okay. Sometimes that is the best way to calm the mind whenever we're going through trials, tribulations, storms, is quieting the mind, sitting quietly, praying, meditating. Yeah, and there's Luna. No, you cannot have my feather, dear. No. I don't know what's up with these animals tonight. No, don't even try to. No, no, no. You're getting into everything. I don't know what's up with them. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Six of Swords, a transition, Ace of Cups, a transition towards healing, self-love, Knight of Pentacles, I'm sorry, this cat is just trying to get into everything possible because I'm not paying attention to her. Okay, and you're closing on the Four of Pentacles. It's a little bit of holding on to something. It could be guardedness, could be protection. And let's see, Southern Focus, Hanged Man. Okay, I got it. Seeing things from a new perspective, and that Hanged Man does represent meditation in this instance. Quieting the mind. Becoming enlightened. But what I'm getting here is you're somebody who's starting out with, you're opening with a transition, moving forward, trying to get out of the storm, right? Storm. Okay. As you're transitioning, you're trying to move through to unconditional love, love for self, self-healing. It's been taking a very long time, but slow and steady wins the race. There might be even a little bit of a lack of movement. I'm feeling a little bit of hesitation here, and maybe even trying to hold on to old patterns. And that's where the meditation, clearing the mind, trying to wipe the slate clean comes into play here. This feels very much like the idea of transitioning into new love, into a new emotional beginning. Okay, something that has potential, but there is definitely a stall here. Stalling out, and that is echoed with also the Hanged Man, suspension. It feels like your progress forward, you are suspending it and holding on to something. Let's see what's the understory. The Fool. I'm just getting some underneath cards. Temperance. Two of Wands. And yes, El Diablo. Okay. This holding on to negative patterns, absolutely. The Fool is calling, is sending out a calling to start over, start fresh. There's that clean slate right here. Not take any baggage with us, right? Clean slate, open heart, opening up towards healing, and some new emotional experiences. But you're kind of like at this crossroads, Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands is like holding on to something that is not healthy. Negative thoughts, negative situations. And I think the reason for holding on is fear-based. Fear of being alone, potentially. Okay. But it feels like you're becoming enlightened about something here with the Hanged Man energy. Okay. And you got Eight of Wands and Hermit. Very, very, very good. Very good. That is telling me I am moving. You're trying to move forward. This is the goal. The goal, the ambition is to move forward towards healing and enlightenment and learning something. And maybe even, I'm even like feeling suspending any kind of communication or forward movement. I'm hoping that is talking about moving anywhere or continuing to engage in this devil energy. That's what I'm hoping. Show me the Six of Swords. What are we moving? What are we transitioning? I feel transitioning from. Okay. Trying to get ourselves unstuck from a unhealthy situation. Kind of being enlightened and understanding. You've been stuck in something for a long time. We're not talking about weeks, months, or even, we're talking probably years in a certain situation. Seven of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, and Knight of Swords. The sevens are evaluation as well. So kind of taking a mental account of where your seeds have been planted. And there is this awakening to a truth of no longer deceiving ourselves, no longer deceiving yourself, and saying and recognizing the devil for who the devil is or what the devil is. Ace of Cups. This moving forward towards the Ace of Cups. Surprise, Tower. Surprise. The Star. Certain pathway. Oh, sudden shift in pathway, King of Cups. I don't know about you. I know some of you are going to say, are going to be like, no, not me. But you are putting the brakes on here. Okay? You are proceeding with caution. I can't argue with that, considering I don't know exactly what your history was. I just know that you were connected to something unhealthy. Okay. Something that may have once been beautiful may have turned really negative. Okay. But this is embracing a new star path with a completely open heart. And this is sudden. We're talking about a sudden change in direction. Okay. It's like you're heading due north, and all of a sudden there's an about face and you're going southwest or whatever. You know, it's changing your destination. This is a complete change. I mean, we've got Tower, we've got the Fool, we've got so many major arcanas in this reading. Devil, Temperance, the Fool, Tower, the Star, the Hermit. So this feels like a major life shift. But as I said, you are stalling. And there's a sense, I want to know, I don't always have to clarify every card, but I don't think I need to clarify the Knight of Pentacles, because that's pretty plain and clear. That is just saying, okay, caution. You got caution tape all over you. It's like you are kind of stalling, starting anything new at this time, but you're heading in that direction. There was that sudden shift in direction. It feels like that there is somebody new in here with you, but there is a stall. And there is a sense of Four of Pentacles, either being guarded, stuck, holding on to something. Okay, we've got Three of Cups, Emperor. Okay. Eight of Pentacles. This feels like the Emperor saying, I've got control of this. I got this. I see the details. I will put work into the correct connections. I am holding out for the right one. Okay. I could agree with you on this. I could see where you have your shield up. I could see that you are working through something. I could see you stalling before you fully open to a new experience. The Emperor saying, I've got the pick of the litter. I get the pick of the litter. You know, it's like saying, I'm looking at the details. I'm investigating. I'm evaluating. You know, I am going to, this is saying I am going to hold off and protect myself. I will know what is worth investing in. So I cannot argue with that. So pretty straightforward here today, your energy. I can appreciate that. Sometimes these daily readings could be half an hour long. Sometimes they could be 10 minutes. But this energy is very, very straightforward. I don't think anything else needs to be said. Some of you may be feeling empty inside. That's the only other thing I'm picking up on, because of something that did not work, that you knew you had to abandon or walk away from. It's like I got the blinders off. I see things more clearly now. I've been kind of deceiving myself, hoping that these seeds I put in the ground were going to take root. And when they didn't, when something failed to grow, let's just say grow, let's say flourish. Yeah, you may have planted some seeds, something may have grew, but it wasn't anything that you wanted. And that devil energy is also about self-doubt. It can be a toxic connection. It can be a codependent. And when I first saw the devil card come out, that was one of the things, I didn't mention it at the time, but I'm mentioning it now. I feel like that there was some kind of situation of codependency. And I like the fact that you are kind of recognizing that. You are in a transition period. a transition period that created a whole new direction emotionally, that came about suddenly, that you saw a new star path. But there is somebody else in here with you, and it's not, there's two other people in here with you. One of them is, I'm not even too worried about, because they're a thing of the past. They're exiting, if you will. But there is definitely something, somebody else. If it's not happening right now, it's about to. Okay? It's about to unfold. That there is somebody appearing on the scene that is kind of like a wish fulfillment. But I do see the stall here with the Knight of Pentacles. It's going to be slow. It's going to be slow. And I think it's the pacing is by your design. But I'm not seeing any resistance from this person either. It's almost like they are on board. They are in agreement with the same pacing that you are wanting to go at. That all looks great. But I do have to agree with you that you have to kind of withhold until you are healing. There are lots of elements of healing here and lots of elements of time. We've got Temperance, the Star, the Hermit. All three of them represent healing. All three of them represent like time elements built in. Divine timing, when things are supposed to fall in place. And part of the healing process is gaining wisdom. Like, I ain't doing that again. I see the error of my own ways. And the last thing I want to say before I close this reading, because Spirit, I'm getting some downloads now. But one of the things that Spirit wants to say, and I say this in total love, is that it takes two. Whoever I'm talking to, you can't exactly point the finger at them completely. You both need to point the finger at yourself. They played their part in the downfall of this connection, and you played your part also. To me, it's feeling like it was a two-way thing. Both codependent, both maybe even hurting each other, you hurting them, them hurting you. It seemed like it was a two-way negative street, muddy street, if you will. And you are moving away from that, and it almost feels like even that person is in agreement that there needs to be a separation, there needs to be a parting of ways, so that you both can start fresh with maybe somebody that you, both of you are more compatible with. And that's what I'm kind of feeling here. Fresh slate, new start, new chapter. But you do have to kind of let go of some of the old anxieties and the old attachments and old patterns. And that's where the healing and the wisdom come into play. Okay, that's what I have for you. I love each and every one of you. And I will see you in the next reading. Love and light.